Okay, welcome to part 4. We are mounting the hinges now, and I've marked the hinges shape on the exact position on the door first, then on the frame, and now I'm chiseling it out to mark the outline. And then I will clean it up with the trimmer. Then a bit of chiseling to meet the line that I made with the chisel before, the outline, and then it's a perfect fit. Now marking the screws positions so I can drill the holes. Then punching the center as accurately as I can possibly do. It's really important, otherwise the door will not be aligned properly. And then drilling with the usual depth gauge. Then I moved to building the drawer structure, which also will be stained in the same color, of course. Nothing too special, just a box with some screws and the bottom like this. Yes, really easy, really simple. And here I'm drilling 10mm holes. You will see later why. Then I made a spacer to mark the position for the sliding guides for the drawer, which I am then putting there with a couple screws, testing in and out, and then marking also the position. Oops, pencil fell down. Look at my really excited face about this. And yeah, marking the position for the other part of the guide, and then measuring also the depth of the drawer. It's going to be a total of 15, 13 plus 2 of the hinge, as you can see. And then I just put the other part of the sliding guide. They come out easily, so I can use it here to mark the position. And the front part of the drawer is just 15mm thick, so it was really easy to align. Then I've just put the drawer in and proceeded to do some testing. Very wobbly table there, but that's what I had. So it worked nice, and now I'm fiddling around to check the front panel position. Still in and out, checking all the depths and everything. Lots of adjusting and fiddling now. And I realized it's probably better to put it down like that so it doesn't fall and break. And then I decided I will put the legs before mounting the front panel fixed. But first I wanted to finish them, so it was much easier to do it now rather than when they were mounted under the thing, because it was also really heavy. Okay, when they were finished, I'm just gluing them in carefully and then cleaning up the squeeze out afterwards. Pretty messy, but I needed quite a bit of glue here to be sure it was a good job. And now I'm moving the thing, risking my back. Quite heavy, but eventually I managed, fortunately. It can get quite tense if you are risking to drop a piece of furniture that is worth 350 euros only in Walnut, as you can see from my relief face here. Woo! And here's where the 10mm holes come into play. I'm marking their shape on the back of the front panel, so I can use washers and screws, make a hole in the center of them, and then use washers and screws to adjust the position, so I can check all the alignment and then glue it up later. Then I moved on to building the internal division of drawers and doors. Pretty simple structure here with plywood that will be stained, of course, and will receive also edgings. And then I'm measuring up where I need to put the screws to. Lots of measuring, marking, fiddling around, and then I have built some identical spacers to put it there while I was putting the screws from the back side. Making sure it lays flat on the spacers. And then on the back side, where I have prepared all the holes and the screws, and then I just put one in, like so, and by magic, boom, all of them went in by themselves. It's getting exciting now. We're approaching the final stages of the build. I'm making a couple stops that will be fitted with the powerful magnets and mounted on the structure, and then they will act as a stop against adjustable screws that will be fitted to the doors. So the gap is always adjustable and the door will stay attached to the structure when it's closed. After this, I have lightly scuffed all the wood parts with steel wool, and then I applied some boiled linseed oil and repeated that 3 times. And now you can see when it was delivered, and then put it to good use by the customer, which also sent me some cool pictures. This was a really exciting building process, guys. Thank you once again for all the love and support. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the bell button. See you next time.